And then separately, can you confirm that the U.S. provided weapons to Ukraine have been, that the Biden administration is now allowed to be used to strike inside Russia, have indeed struck inside Russia?
So I've seen the reports of that. I can't confirm that right now. I'd have to refer you to the Ukrainians to speak to their operations and any weapons used in the, I think you're referring to in the Kharkiv region. I just don't have anything more for you on that. Carla.
Hey, thanks. Just some clarification. I think that John Kirby had said that there was confusion on the Ukrainians shooting into Russian territory, and he said that even aircraft are not, if they're not necessarily in Ukrainian airspace, that the Ukrainians had always been able to shoot at those aircraft. So just to get some clarification on that, has it always been acceptable for Ukrainians to fire into Russian airspace? Was it strictly Russian territory that they were told not to fire into? Give us some clarification on that.
The policy change that you're referring to, and that was announced last week, was more about the crossfire within the Kharkiv region. When it comes to air defenses, and the Secretary spoke about this, air defense is something that we continue to that we know is a priority for the Ukrainians. Look, I'm not going to go into every specific incident of when the Ukrainians, have engaged, whether it be Russian aircraft or other capabilities. What I can tell you is that we know that is a threat that they continue to face, and that's something that we continue to work with the Ukrainians to make sure that they have the capabilities that they need to defend themselves.
Okay, and I just want to follow up to it. I just want to make sure I understand this, because John Kirby said there's never been a restriction on the Ukrainians shooting down hostile aircraft, even if those aircraft are not necessarily in Ukrainian airspace. So does that mean that Ukrainians can shoot anywhere, not just the region that was changed, where the policy was changed, they can shoot anywhere in Russian airspace if there is a hostile aircraft heading toward Ukraine?
Yeah, Carla, I appreciate the question. I'm not going to I have nothing to contradict what Mr. Kirby said previously. Air defense is something that we know is a priority for the Ukrainians. That's why we've given them what we have to be able to defend themselves. Russian aircraft, Russian air threats, we are well aware that is something that continues to threaten Ukrainian cities and towns. I'm just not going to get into more specifics. What we have said and what we continue to say is that right now our policy is that we don't support the use of ATACMS for long, deep strikes within Russia. But I just don't have more to add when it comes to anything additional when it comes to aircraft.